Hello YouTube, what's going on guys? Today I have a review of a DC Rebirth title, and that is DC Universe Rebirth Superman Action Comics Volume 1 Path of Doom. Pause the video now if you want to see all the creators, so writers, artists, colorists, letterers, etc, etc. Now, this book has done the same that Detective Comics has done and continued the original numbering for the title. So as you can see, it collects issues 957 to 962. As you can see there. So, this book is I actually really enjoyed this book. Now, some people I heard talk about it and they said that they thought it was a bit repetitive throughout, but I think why I didn't find it repetitive was because you had character moments with him and his family and how they are reacting to the fight. So basically, the whole premise of this is that it's Superman, Clark, but this is the Clark from pre-New 52. So basically, he knows he was just following like the New 52 characters, helping out but from the shadows. And you have a new Superman, which is Lex Luthor, and how Lex Luthor just doesn't trust this new Superman because he knew that Superman died. So yeah, basically it's a really interesting story because Superman sees that Doomsday has come back, and throughout the book it's him taking on Doomsday. But there's little character moments throughout of how Lois Lane is reacting to it. It really deals in, if you've read Death of Superman, if you have that with this book and you've read that before, there's so much more little things where you can see why Lois would be worried and why she would be panicking, and how his son John doesn't understand, and how her mother's basically like, oh no, like, he won last time. But yeah, that's such a good throughout. Like, it could have just been, oh yeah, it's Superman fighting Doomsday for like 5-6 issues. Is that alright? But because they have the character moments of his family and how they react to that and how he's trying to protect his family. So I thought that worked really well. The art in this is great. I love the art. I'm going to show off some of the art now. There's a great image of Superman. I'd love that as a poster or something. That just looks so good. Now, this part of the book was such a good because you had this great art, but then it's showing you how Lois is dealing with remembering how previously Superman, like the fight between him and Superman and Doomsday had happened. So I really enjoyed these two pages. There's also Superlex. That's what his costume looks like, and that is fueled by Mother Box. So he just has a Mother Box, and it helps recreate it if it gets destroyed. Now, another thing that this book does really well. Now, sometimes what I feel with some comics is you can read volume 1, and there's nothing really there to want you to pick up the next volume. Like, Green Arrow did that well, and so did Batman Detective Comics, and so did Green Lantern Rage Planet. But I know with certain books, once you finish it, you can't really see where it's going to go next. But with this, you see it that there's a mystery character watching over. And then you're like, okay, who's this guy? There is then a Clark Kent, but he doesn't have powers and he's not Superman. So just interactions between all these different characters is just so good, and all the different little moments. Like, yes, you can have this massive fight going on, but sometimes the little moments, the family moments, can really push this book forward. So yeah, I will give this book a 4.5 out of 5 because it was just so good. So, birds, do you want to fuck off? Thanks. But yeah, just it's such a good book. The art is good, the story writing good, the fights are shown well. And then going back to the old continuity, Because what I found is with some of the books, they don't really go back to the old continuity. It's just sort of like, yeah, we're just starting new. And I'm glad with this book that they are going back to like some of the old stories and seeing how it still affects characters to this day. So yeah, thanks for watching. Tell me what you thought of this book below. Tell me if you agree or disagree with some of the statements that I've said in this video. And tell me if you've read this and if you're looking forward to picking up volume 2. So yeah, thanks for watching and I'll see you guys in another video. Peace.